Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about graphic designers or creative workers and sometimes unrealistic expectations that clients have. And when I say clients, I'm talking about private clients, not typically. This doesn't really happen when you work for a company, but it happens when you're freelancing, which I'm doing right now. Um, you get these people who they don't want to pay for your services, and they come to you at, like, just yesterday I got an email from someone saying that they're going to do this site and they're interviewing designers and they want a quote. um, and I said, how what kinds of things do you want included in your site? How would you change the site that you have now? What Because I can't give you an estimate until I know what you want. I don't know how much time it's going to take me to work on it. And they just kind of went on and on. They didn't answer the question. They just went on and on about how it's going to be great exposure and, you know, this and that. And basically, I decoded their message to be, we want grade A work, but we don't want to pay for it. Which, I guess sometimes it's understandable. Like, if you're just starting out a business, maybe you don't have the budget for creative things and advertising, and that's fine. It happens. I own a business myself, that's not graphic design, and thankfully, I just happen to be a graphic designer, so I don't have to pay for that. But there are things in my business that I can't do, and if I want them to be done right, I have to pay someone else to do them. It just comes with being in a business. It should be part of the budget. It's part of the business. So, I sometimes try to tell people, sometimes it's just innocent. They just don't know. They just don't know any better. And I say, well, I have 10 years of experience. I have a degree, which I'm still paying for, student loans. Um, and, I'd like to be paid for my time and my experience, just like you get paid to do the job that you do. Um, and then sometimes when I explain it to them that way, they're like, oh, okay, I understand. But yeah, you get people that want to pay like maybe $200 for a, a website with like deluxe capabilities, like uploading and user uploads. I mean, site user uploads and or interactive elements, or for example, somebody that's in the restaurant business comes to you. They want a site like Chipotle's where people can order and everything's interactive and flash based, and they only want to pay like $200 for it, and it's like, no. For example, if you charge somebody $200 for a website and say it takes you 40 hours to do it, which we know that anything that's very complicated or interactive or deluxe is going to take way more than 40 hours. Well, let's just say 40 hours for $200. That breaks down to about $5 an hour. Like, get real. $5 an hour? That's not even minimum wage. And frankly, it's an insult. So just so you know, if you're a person starting out in business, don't take advantage. Your graphic designers, we're here to help you present a image of yourself so that your business gets taken seriously from the start, that you can get into those doors. If you're a product that would go into retail stores, you can come to them with that professional business card and that professional logo and letterhead and be taken seriously as a business and look bigger than you are if you have a good logo. So just, I encourage people to sort of add that into their costs of business and make it an essential thing. And then there's things to meet all budgets. If you can't pay for $1,000, $2,000 website, then maybe do a CMS website that's built from a template, a really nice template, and just customized to your particular business, which is something that I do a lot right now. Being a freelancer, I just take like WordPress sites or open source types of sites and I customize them for people. They look like very professionally done sites for a fraction of the price. And it's less money because it takes me less time to customize them. And people love them. They're easy to work with. And they fit in your budget. They're cheaper, and I also offer payment plans to people. So I have all sorts of things in place, and you have a designer. Just ask them. You never know what they have in place, what measures they have in place to make it affordable for you, and most of the time they'll work with you. Now, on my last job, I made $30 an hour. With freelance, I don't always charge that much money, but I just try to let people know, keep that in mind. I want to be paid what I'm worth, to be honest. You know, it's my bread and butter. It's how I feed myself. So pay us what we're worth. And then this other thing I love is the people on Craigslist that like, oh yeah, we're having a t-shirt contest. Design some t-shirts for our company and it'll be great exposure for you. And this was in the email that I got too from the people who wanted the website for nothing. Great exposure for you. The only thing I'm trying to see you expose is your money to my wallet. I'm going to be like Sweet Brown. Ain't nobody got time for that. Working for nothing. And we really don't. Nobody has time to work for nothing unless you're just independently wealthy and you do volunteer work. So, just pay us what we're worth. Don't try to be cheap. You get what you pay for and all that good stuff. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.